size of the package was determined not for shock value, but to address the dual crises that we're facing. And that includes ensuring that millions of Americans can put food on the table.
The White House press secretary saying the president is not wavering on the dollar amount for the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. This after a meeting with GOP senators, including Indiana Senator Todd Young. They want to drastically cut the funding to just over $600 billion. Good evening. We're glad you're here tonight. I'm Tom Powell.
I'm Linda Jackson. Welcome to Fort Wayne's NBC News at 6. Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Corinne Rose has our top story.
Still waiting for Congress to approve another round of stimulus checks? You're certainly not alone. But philosophical differences between parties remain a sticking point, which is why Indiana Republican Senator Todd Young and 9 of his colleagues met with President Biden Monday evening to discuss their $618 billion stimulus plan versus the $1.9 trillion one submitted by the new administration.
The president spent 2 hours with all 10 of us in the Oval Office yesterday. We were the first group of legislators with whom the president has visited since he's come into office. And the tone was respectful. We exchanged views and perspectives.
President Biden and former President Trump promised to give Americans another $2,000 in stimulus checks, which translates to an additional $1,400 on top of what was doled out late last year. The Republican plan would limit those checks to $1,000 and get them to people with lower incomes.
Nice to see that it was a long meeting. I think that surprised everybody involved. And everyone came out positive, although certainly not thinking a deal was struck.
Political science professor Michael Wolff said it's a good bipartisan sign that the Oval Office meeting went well. He said $2,000 for stimulus money is a number that resonates with people, but he says both sides need to be mindful of how the outcome will affect voters.
Voters, particularly those that are hurting or worried about something, that's a big deal, you know, that amount of money. Others might be concerned about debt and deficit, might really be, standing firm on this.
Senator Young said the two sides essentially agree with addressing coronavirus vaccine manufacturing, distribution, storage, and administration, but said a major difference in the two stimulus proposals is that Biden's includes provision for raising the minimum wage, boosting child and earned income tax credits, and providing money for states and cities.
Republicans, I think I speak for just about every one of my colleagues, don't believe we should be padding the budgets of profligate state governments so that they might pay for expenditures entirely unrelated to this COVID pandemic.
Young said staffers began negotiating details of the two proposed stimulus plans Tuesday, but there's no timeline for when a bipartisan deal could be announced. Corinne Rose, Fort Wayne's NBC.